whatever it's worth, right? Whoever sells it. Wrong.
I'm Charlie. Welcome to Moving Home with Charlie, and thank you for coming.
Charlie Lambdin grew up in Sussex, is the founder of Best Agent and presenter of Moving Home with Charlie.
If you want to find one of these guys, look out for those compassionate professionals. All estate agents are not the same.
So Charlie, what would be your advice for people interested in buying new builds right now?
Don't overpay. Do buy, but don't overpay.
That's why I say disregard the guff. Read into the numbers and look, and it's buried. The bad news is buried in the small print, okay?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Property Press Awards.
They may or may not be telling the truth, but you should form your own view. Get out and view, get out and view, get out and view. You cannot be in a position to make offers and have the offers accepted if you're not viewing. Just be out there viewing. Pay attention to the back of the class. If you've not been watching my videos, I did one just a couple of days ago. Disregard the guff, guys. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream on Moving Home with Charlie. I'm Charlie Lambdin, and today in this video, we are going to run through the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors September Housing Market Survey. Now, it's really important. The one thing to understand about this monthly house price report is that unlike the others, it's not an index. It's a survey of estate agents and surveyors working in the industry, and they don't actually put average prices on it. They put sentiment and movements and percentages and ups and downs. But we'll go through it. But first of all, I thought I'd start with a really interesting difference between how it's reported by the media and what the survey actually says. And the links to both this story and the RICS PDF report are both below, if you want them. So here we have it. So on Bloomberg, it says, UK housing market shows signs of improving after Bank of England holds rates. What? Really? Signs of improving? RACS says buyer demand and new sales picked up last month. Well, they always do. September's always a pickup from August. That is not news. However, so point number 3, index of house prices hits lowest level since 2009. So the buyer demand being up on last month isn't news because August is always quiet. September's always busier. But there it is on line number 3. Index of house prices hits lowest level since 2009. Let's see what the actual survey says, shall we? So, come on, September 23, here we are. So, the RICS's own headline says, conditions remain challenging across the sales market. Indicators on demand, sales, instructions, and prices all remain in negative territory. Near-term outlook still downbeat, although 12-month sales expectations are now stable. Let's just, rather than going through all the details in here, I want to just get straight down to the graphs where you can see for yourself what's going on. Where have we got here? So, by the way, it shows you all the questions that the survey asks there. So here we go. Sales markets charts. And on this chart on the left, you can see, so that line in the middle is the balance of the balance of how many surveyors think prices are going up or going down. And if the line is above that 0, it means that on balance, more surveyors think prices went up in the past 3 months than went down. That's the past 3 months, okay? Let's just scroll down past all of that stuff. And by the way, go and check out the regionals on that for yourself. It breaks it down by region, and it's interesting stuff on the right-hand side. But let's go to sales market charts, newly agreed sales. Where have we got? Prices. Here we are. Prices. So what they're saying here, price expectations, is the purple line there is not quite as negative as it was last month, but still minus 50 something % negative balance. Okay, so what they're saying is a substantial majority still expect prices to continue falling in the next 3 months, but not quite as many as we're expecting it last month. That's what they think of as stabilizing. Okay, fair enough. Do they mean prices are stabilizing? Do they mean transactions are stabilizing? It's all still in deeply negative territory, okay? Interesting here, average sales per surveyor continues to trend down, which is actually pretty bad news, given that it's autumn and autumn's supposed to be busy. And average stocks per surveyor have slightly crept up there. Can you see that? Again, there's a regional version over there, so you can go look at your region to find out. So the ratio of sales to stocks on surveyors' books is falling as well. So that means that less stuff is selling. And then it's got lettings markets charts there as well. Now, so guys, have a look for yourself. You don't need me to tell you. Decide for yourself. I find it funny that let's just go back to it. That the Bloomberg thinks the housing market shows signs of improving. I love that they get the signs of improving come out of that survey. I can't see any of them. But listen, while I'm here and it's live, do we have anyone who wants to ask me any questions? Jimmy Davis says, Charlie, you whooped those delusional mortgage brokers on Twitter. Thank you very much. John Snow, just over 3 times the amount of properties in the same area over the last 12 months. Many of them the more expensive types. Those over 300 grand appear to be sticking. Now, I know this wasn't announced, so there aren't many of you there, but do any of you have any questions you want to ask me before I go? Or shall I wrap it up? Especially questions about the housing market survey itself. While I'm waiting for any more questions, it's worth pointing out that the RICS survey is considered the most reliable leading indicator of what's happening on prices and activity. Not perfect, not always right, but it tracks. John Stepek on Bloomberg has done a really good graph where he actually lines up the average house price line with the results from the RICS survey, and it's a pretty good correlation there. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching. Remember, if you've got any questions and you want my help with anything, just go to my website, mhwc.co.uk, where you can do various things to get help from me, including get in touch with my mortgage brokers or the conveyancing partners if you need them, or book a slot with me if you want some advice on your own move. Otherwise, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.